I don't think I like the smell. Are you kidding me? Everything Nigerian brand from A to Z. Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. I'm Eke. Today's video is a full face makeup using only Nigerian brands. And if you're new here, you're welcome. If you're an OG, thank you so much for always coming back. So let's go right into this. Okay guys, so today I'm not only going to be doing a full face makeup using Nigerian brand, I'm also going to be reviewing some products that I've used on here before, but I haven't really told you guys how it is, the quality of the products. So I'll be using this brush set from Vicabel. I'm sure you've been seeing me use a lot of Vicabel brushes on here. I also got some products here that I haven't used before, like ever. I thought it would be a nice idea for me to share with you guys my thoughts on this too. I'm also going to be telling you guys about some other products that I've actually used, if I'm loving them or if I'm not, if they're doing the job or they're just there. So in today's video, everything Nigerian brand from A to Z. I'm going to be using these wipes to clean my skin. Guys, I do not have a cleanser from any Nigerian brand, but if you're an OG on this channel, you know there's a time that I was using the Mismetics makeup cleanser before I moved on. So I'll be spraying my face with the Nuban Beauty setting spray. I've used their setting spray before, but it wasn't in this bottle. This is their mini bottle. They have a bigger one of this, but when I first used this product, it wasn't like, the shape was not this fine. It was just the regular bottle, but I love the way they did this. I don't think I like the smell. Next, I'll be using the moisture portion for Mismetics. This is my first time ever using this product. I hope it's gonna deliver. One of the moisturizer I love so much, the Omari Code moisturizer. I sincerely and genuinely love. Moisture portion is retailed for 3,500 naira, which is very fair for me, and the quantity in this is 50 ml. It's definitely going to last you a long time. Next up is the Mismetic Aqua Grip. It has a matte finish water jelly primer. So this is the small bottle. It has 15 ml in this. It has a bigger one though. It's retailed for 8,000 naira, while this one I got it for 650 naira. When I checked the price, I was like, are you sure this person did not do mistake? I asked the person to call the owner of the place and she said that's the price. So this is my first time. I actually love this. You seen that? Let me bring it closer. I love the way it's taking time to. Alright, I'm going to work this into my T-zone and see how that is going to wear. I love the feel. This primer came out. I saw a lot of people raving about it, that is a dupe for the Milk Hydro Grip primer. I've used the Hydro Grip before. It's giving me the same feel, and it says it's gonna dry down matte. Let me see how this works. If this wears well, I'm going to go purchase the bigger one. Are you kidding me? This is no jokes. I'm beginning to feel dry in the areas where I applied that primer. That means it's actually gonna hold my makeup down for a long time. So I'm going to be using this from Nuban Beauty. Is their liquid highlights. So I'm just going to use that on my cheekbones, and then here. See, I've used the life of this. Blending that out with the Vicabel foundation brush in NK4. For foundation, I'm going to be using the Nuban Beauty in My Skin foundation in the shade W7 and L2. So this is a lighter shade, while this is more like my undertone. I'm going to mix both of this foundation to get my exact shade. This very one is a sample size that I got when I bought some of the Nuban Beauty foundation. I put more of that shade while I use a little of the white undertone just to balance up. I'm going to use my foundation brush to apply that foundation the way I love Nuban Beauty foundation. Disclaimer: all Nuban Beauty products, I buy them with my money so that nobody will say they've sent her a package, that is why she's talking highly about Nuban Beauty products. The first time I got their products, a little backstory, to be sincere, I didn't like it because then when I used, and I did not know how to use their products well, because then I was having acne. The foundation is a lightweight, so I was like, oh my god, this is not something for me. I don't like it. I'm not going to use it again. Guys, I'm adding more of that W7. I left the Nuban Beauty product for a very long while before I went back. I was filming, my camera went off, and I was trying to fix it while the foundation was on my face. I did not want to blend it out of camera, so I waited till I finished. That took me up to, if not more than 5 to 10 minutes. When I started blending, I noticed that the part that I blended gave me a coverage that wowed me. But though it was a little struggle for me because I left it for a very long while. I actually love the fact that my camera went up that day, because if not for that reason, I'm sure I'll still be thinking in my head, Nuban Beauty foundation is not for me, Just one application, I was so wowed with what I got, the flawlessness, the coverage, and everything. The first reason I even loved it was because I wore it and I never felt like I had something on my skin. I'm one of those people that love very lightweight foundation, but yet I want to have that coverage, and that is absolutely what this foundation does for me. And ever since then, I fell in love. So after letting my foundation dry down for a while, I'll be blending out using this blending sponge from White Glam Beauty Cosmetics. This has been my holy grail for so long. It's so soft. I don't like going into my foundation straight up with a clean beauty sponge. If not, you might be separating your foundation. You notice that I had a dark spot going on here, and you notice that it's covered already. So Nuban Beauty foundation is one foundation that does what it says. So I'm going to be using this concealer for my under eyes. This is in the shade 043 in Nuban Beauty, and this is Younger Beauty in SMC3. I'm using this for the outer corner of my eyes. Then I'm using the Nuban Beauty for the inner corner. While letting that concealer dry down, I'm going to be using this Zicale foundation in 07 Bronze contour my face. I'll be using that contour brush from Vicabel in NK3. This foundation is a super matte foundation, so this is also a Nigerian brand. Hold up, if you haven't subscribed yet and you're here, you've watched this video to this point, please subscribe. I just like to use whatever is left on my brush to go over my forehead. I love the shade of foundation from Zicale for contouring. It just gives you that warmth and bronzy look. For my blush, I'm going to be using the Nuban Beauty lipstick in the shade Flame. It dries down matte, but a velvety matte finish. So I'm going to blend that out quickly. I'll be blending out the concealer that I applied underneath my eyes. I'll be setting underneath my eyes using the Younger Beauty setting powder in custard. This is one of my holy grail. I love the feel on the skin. I love how it sets underneath my eyes. I love the blurring effect that it gives. So I'm going to be using this powder from V Beauty. Yeah, all have seen me use this here like countless times. It's not a new thing here. I think this is one of the products from V Beauty that I really love. The undertone of the powder, the texture and everything, I love the way it feels on the skin. I'll be using the same powder palette. I'm using the maroon and chocolate for my contour. I'm contouring my nose with this small brush from Vicabel in NK19. I'm going to be using this palette from Lydia Stanley to set my blush. So I'm using the shade in Heart's Eyes. So I'll be going into my favorite product for now in Blot to define my brows, and I'm also going to be using this brush in NK10. It's the angle brush, and ever since I started using brow product, I just noticed that it makes my work easier. And why I love the Blot Cosmetics gel liner is because it doesn't dry out. I'll be highlighting my brows with the brush from Younger Beauty in Flat Veg, and then I'm using their concealer also to highlight underneath my brows. So I'm blending with the Vicabel blending brush. I don't know what the number is. It's clean. I'm not sure what brand owns Benign Clown White. That's why I'm not using it to prime my lid. So I'm using this Younger Beauty concealer. I'm blending that out with the same brush I used in blending out my brow bone. From the Lydia Stanley eyeshadow palette, I'm going to use this to create my eyeshadow look. So I love this palette because it has a whole varieties of shades that you can use, from nudes to something very shouty, depending on the kind of eye look you're going for. And then again, I love it because it has this mirror that you can just use without, you know, stressing yourself. So I'm going to go into this shade called Amber. I'll use that as my transition shade. I did a review on the Lydia Stanley eyeshadow palette. I'll be leaving a link almost at the end of this video because I wanted to watch this video to the end. I spilled the tea in that video, telling you everything that you need to know about this palette, if it's worth your coin or not. I love this shade. So in this palette, this two is like my favorite shade in this palette. I wanted to use two eyeshadow palette to create this eye look, but how on earth I forgot my Nuban Beauty eyeshadow palette at the studio is still a shock to me. I'm dipping into this shade called Asoka. I'll put that right at the outer corner of my eyes to dip in this area. She took her time to select these colors, guys. The brushes I'm using to blend the eyeshadow is the brushes that I've used that I showed you guys earlier. So I'll be going into this green shade called Jude. For me, using your finger to apply shimmer shade is the best option. Using this black gel from Blot Cosmetics to line the top of my eyes. The Vicabel brush set, I couldn't get something this tiny, that's why I'm using this brush. And the one I use in defining my brows, I do not want to use it for a black gel. I'll be using this mascara from Zaron to pick my lashes. It volumize, lengthen, and also it has the side for you to pick your bottom lash with, which is this side. Next, I'll be fixing this lash from Mismetics in the style Nova. I'm using this regular hair bonding glue as my adhesive. I'm going to be using this pencil from Mira Cosmetic to line my waterline. Spraying the Noban Beauty Seal It Makeup Fix Spray. I'll be using the Noban Beauty Glow Palette, which is this, and I'm also going to be using this shade. I'm also going to be adding this from Younger Beauty called O'Shea. I'll be going over my lip with this lip piece from Noban Beauty and Debbie Luster. This is in the shade Red, while this is in the shade Flame. I use this gel liner in Cork for my lip. Okay guys, so that is it for this tutorial. I didn't use anything outside Nigerian brand. For some products, I've done a review on it, so I'm going to be leaving a card somewhere here, and I'm also going to be linking it in my description box. So guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you got any value out of this video, please give it a huge thumbs up, leave a comment below, and also don't forget to subscribe right here and ring the bell beside it so you don't miss new videos. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned, stay blessed, and stay beautiful till I come your way next time. Bye guys.